Hi, good night, good night, good night, or good day, good day, good day. How are you guys doing? Okay, so this is it. I'm about to head off to bed. Well, actually, I am about to head off to bed and wanted to just drop a quick um, message for you guys about our Q2, so quarter two Wellbeing Reboot. Okay, so for those of you who are joining me from tomorrow morning, thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to have a blast. So, what does it include? I just wanted to go through what to expect. If you have a scale at home and one of the issues that you want to deal with is about your weight management, well, then fine, go ahead. And in the morning, we will jump on that scale and we will record it. So you will need a little notebook. If you can have a journal, I have a couple of things here to show you. Like for instance, I do something called morning pages, and I usually they say an A4 size. This is a puka pad like that would be A4, yeah, or letter size. But I find that it can be a little bit cumbersome because I like to get out of like immediately as I wake up. I like to just do it in a sort of way of spelling out your dreams. So what I do is I take these books and I use them throughout the year, just the exercise books from kids, because as far as the morning pages are concerned, they're really just about getting out all of these wonderful ideas that might have come to you in your sleep. And it's really just intuitive or free writing. You can also, or instead of, have like a journal. If you want to choose a journal that is something pretty, that you can have sometimes blank pages that you can decorate and put things in, and that is just to start us going. But any notebook would be great, because I think, like for instance, if you have a puka pad and you can do your pages, and then you can do your how you feel about what we're going to do this week, and even plan your goals, and then you can put little post-it notes to tag your pages. So I would say if you can get a pen that writes well and a notebook that is going to be multifunctional, you can. It's just 5 days, so just get something that's going to be multifunctional. You can just really write your ideas, because as we go through this week, it's not about taking any extra time out of your day, but it's about disciplining your time in your day so that you find at the end of the day you may have even more time and be more efficient. Yeah. So that's what I have found. That's what I found really works with clients. So I'm hoping that it will work for you. So what I wanted to also do for this week is we talk about um, our hymns. So we're going to be looking at our hydration, 3 liters of water a day. If you want to get a liter bottle and have that you know you're going to fill it up 3 times for the day, and you can do what I say all the time: 1 liter by 9 a.m., or you can say 10. We're going to wake up at 6 in the morning. If you want to wake up earlier, that's fine. Not everybody likes to wake up early. Not everyone likes to wake up at 6 either. But I say let's wake up at 6 so that you can fit in your first at least 500 milliliters of water, if not a liter. Let's try to get that liter in by 9. Second liter, 2 by 2. So second liter by 2 p.m. And then you have until say 9 p.m. to drink, or 8 p.m. to drink the third liters. But we definitely want to be drinking 3 liters of water this week. Okay, get it into the habit. That's just what you do. Drink a lot of water. It's going to be really amazing. You're going to see the difference for sure. Okay. Um, I think that this is okay. I think I am on live and it's looking okay. The next thing we have hymns is HY is hydration. M. So we're going to have mindful moments. And in those mindful moments is what I was talking about, your journaling. I also like to think of a little quotation or a prayer. So I have books by my bed. It may be sometimes the Bible. Usually the Bible, I will get a nice psalm or a verse or something. Or I might be reading a book that is on a self-help book or something that I can dip into. Say I'm reading a chapter, I'm just going back into something, or I'm reading, then I could take a nice quote of that. And that sort of is a nice inspiration for my pages, my journaling. And I find what I do then, once I do those morning pages, I can sort of put an asterisk in the margin or circle something as it's coming to me. And then I just remember, okay, I'm going to come back to that. As I flip back through that page, I can see things, that ideas that came to me in my intuitive writing that I can put into my planning that I already have had for the day. So I would have my planner Obviously, you're going to sit down tonight just before you go to bed and just go through and make your list and schedule in what you're going to do. We can, if you want, depending on what you'll put on the Facebook, we can maybe do a session of that during the day. If you want to jump on a quick, like a 15-minute session, just say, okay, how are you going to work through your planner? I'm more than happy to do that tomorrow with you guys. But otherwise, I'm sure all of you guys know about putting your planners together and putting in your goals and your tasks of what you want to do and try to time them. Okay, we talked before, maybe not here, but on setting your tasks to about 50 minutes and then stopping for take 10 minutes to drink some water and move and stretch and then get back into the next task. So try to time the tasks. Then the other M is movement. And I'm asking if you guys can do some nice vigorous movement, 20 to 30 minutes of good, strong movement. I'm talking about HIIT. So it's high intensity interval training. So you don't have to do high impact. I don't particularly want to do high impact. Look, I'm a runner, so that is an impactful exercise, but I wear proper shoes and I try to run in the parks or off road, so that's not all of the jarring on your bones. But I'm all into high intensity. So I will be giving you all access, whoever wants to get access to my Zoom classes as well. I will be doing some Pilates and I'll try to link you all onto some YouTube videos that I have as well. Okay. And, but definitely you want to fit in your exercise because you should be doing that exercise every day. 20 minutes is not a lot to say that you're doing it 7 days a week. It's not a lot to move your body every day. Okay. Then we look at nutrition. And I was talking about in the post, I talked about they call it intermittent fasting, but I mean, I've been doing this for so many years, decades. It's just, I just start eating later in my day and then I stop eating at least 2 hours before bed. So if you want to put your time slot between 11 and 7, that'll give you a nice window. And then you find what happens is that if you don't eat earlier, I mean, there's lots of studies. I'm not going to cite them here. I have to go in and get them and cite them. But I have read about this for years and decades, really, that if you are not then putting, having to digest your food, and sometimes we eat food that is too high in starch or something, and it's gives us a little bit of a high, and then we have these dips and stuff. So if you just leave the food until about 11, 10:30, 11, you'll find actually that you are already you have more clarity. And but you drink your fluids, okay? Drink your water. Some people have like their coffee, which is great because it gives you a little stimulation. So you do that. So that's your what was I talking about? Movement and your water and your energy. Yes, I was talking about food, nutrition. Yes, nutrition. So the nutrition really is about us making sure that we are getting good meals. Okay, so you don't want to be eating sugary stuff. You don't want to be eating empty carbohydrates. You want to be eating high water content foods. You know, if you eat meat, yes, do eat, but do good meat. Don't just do junk food and fatty meats. Okay, and yes, and try to eat food as close to living as possible. Obviously, you're going to eat live meat, but definitely salads and vegetables, just lightly wilted or raw, so that you have high fiber as well. And yeah, and don't forget your coconut oils and other things, your salad dressings that can include raw olive oils, your nuts, your seeds, and stuff like that. And then we talk about sleep. So I'm going to head off to bed just now. So to see if we can get 8 hours sleep for these next 5 days and see how when we wake up in the morning, we really are feeling full of energy. We are not snapping at anybody. We are just really switched on and really trying to be our best heightened state. The whole idea of this is for us to enter quarter 2, which is spring now. So we're looking at March, April, May. Before we get to half of the year, let's see how we can really gear ourselves up for this little session here to take us into quarter 2. Look, this is just a skim of what I do with clients as far as coaching them in their mindset and their movement and their well-being. So if you want to do more, sure, I'm going to have a beautiful session at the end of the week on Saturday, which is going to be live on Zoom. We're going to get together, whoever wants to join. You don't have to do this reboot to do it on Zoom, but I'm definitely going to do some movement, some release, and just really delicious stuff and sharing, okay, holding space for everybody on Saturday morning. It's my At Your Core, which I usually do on a Tuesday, but I'm going to do it Saturday at 12:30 GMT or 8:30 Atlantic Standard Time. But our sessions here for the reboot from Monday to Friday, we're going to be 6 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time. For those of you who are on British time, I'm going to be sending out a little note to you. I'm going to see if I can get you all on WhatsApp. So if I don't have your WhatsApp, private message me. Let me put it onto my phone so I can get a little group, because I don't want to be waking up the people in the Caribbean at 2:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, right? I don't want them to be breaking their sleep. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Whoever's worked with me before knows I just get on board with you guys as well. So this is very exciting. And yeah, I just want to support as many of you as I can. It's never too late to join. Join into my Facebook group and just call your friends, anybody that you love and you feel that you want them to be healthy too. Let them join in. This is about all of us coming together, and then we're going to share what we've taken out of this every day into the group. Okay. So I look forward to seeing you guys. Those of you in the Caribbean, enjoy the rest of your evening. Those of us here in the UK or in Europe, go to bed. All right, go ahead. I'm going to go floss and brush and cleanse and moisturize and serumize and do all that stuff that those of us over 50 have to do. Actually, those of us over 40, but over. Anyway, bye, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Delicious stuff. Yes, Paul. I hope to see you in the group as well. Thanks for joining me for this live. Okay, see you guys. All right. Bye.